Alright, what's going on, boys? One more in the video. So this video's a little bit different. Usually on Mondays you guys would be seeing my race, the area race that we do on every Friday. I normally spend the weekend just going over editing or whatever. Yeah, and then usually you guys will see it on Monday. But once again, MX Bikes has been attacked, which is kind of no surprise. I mean, the season hasn't really gone the smoothest out of every single season that we've done. Obviously, I think we've raced, 4 rounds out of 6 that we should have actually done. So instead of racing Stone Riders Glendale, which hasn't actually been released, because obviously he isn't going to release it until race day, and we're going to have to rerun it. So track isn't actually out yet, so I know a lot of people have been asking about the password thing. I saw a post on Instagram where they had to talk about it as well, but Glendale Stone Riders track has not been released, so you will not be able to get the password or anything. No one else has the track, literally nobody. So if you can't get it in your game, or you're struggling to put it in your folder, or the password isn't out or whatever, then the track isn't actually out. So unfortunately that's a little bit annoying, but I mean, Steezy once again has released another Glendale, so could be riding that for now, just so you guys get an understanding of what Glendale was kind of like. We'll speak a little bit on, you know, the whole aerial thing, and then maybe we'll speak a little bit about the real life racing that happened last night as of recording this. So yeah, the real life racing, someone has DDoSed the master server to MX Bikes, which is why there has been no servers up for around 3 days, I think it is now, or nearly come up to 4 days maybe. If they're still not up by the time you guys are seeing this on the Monday, then I really don't know what's happening, because that would have been about 5 days and like nearly a week of nobody being able to play the game online, which is kind of crazy, you know. So I don't think the game's ever been in this sort of position. But Pabosa was saying that it's 180 gigabytes per second or something that they're putting into the servers, which is just crashing it, like crazily crashing it, like just shutting it all down. I'm not sure what it normally would be. I assume it's probably miles off of that, but running all the servers probably isn't even like half capacity. So for them to be putting like 180 gigabytes per second into the data is absolutely screwing up the entire like main servers of the game. So that's basically what's happened. It wasn't like a, you know, an aerial side of it. It was an actual game issue, which is why we couldn't run aerial, which is a little bit frustrating because I was kind of looking forward to it. And I was watching Trojan's video as well, and he was saying that he's taking time off on every Friday so he can make all the aerial rounds, which I get that. I mean, people are taking maybe days off of work, or like trying to finish early or rush back to race this series, and you know, it's just, you know, every single week there's delays. Every single week it's been, you know, there's always been an issue. Every week we have not had a smooth night. There's always been hour delays, or like 45-minute delays on the heat races, or having to run heat races 5 different times and having to reschedule. It's like, I don't think we've had one smooth week of racing yet where everything has gone perfectly to plan. I can't remember A1 might have gone smooth, but I don't actually remember, to be honest. I have to look back on that. I'm not actually too sure what happened with A1. It might have been alright, but I think everything else has had delays or it's been cancelled. So a little bit frustrating that the series sort of in this spot, but I mean, there's obviously some younger people in the game, or people that just aren't happy with the game, that just want to basically ruin it for everyone else instead of just, you know, sucking it up, not playing the game themselves. So like, if I'm not playing it, no one else is playing it. So a little bit annoying that people do that. They think it's funny or cool to shut down an entire game that people, you know, spend hours grinding, trying to get good at, and, you know, do well for races, just to have it all shut down and cancelled every week just because there's people that just can't qualify for the race, and they were like, if I can't qualify, no one else is qualifying, type of thing. So a little bit frustrating, but I mean, nothing we can do about it really as a rider perspective of it. Just have to sit, wait, relax. I've done a little bit of GP practice in my spare time. Been doing some testing in some GPs, just sort of thing. I was going through last night while Supercross was going on. I had the LCQs on my second monitor, and I was just trying to beat my EICMA lap time. My lap times that I was doing on the TM, and I don't know what it is, but I was dropping my lap time by like half a second to a second, which is kind of crazy to me. Whether that's just track knowledge, I've learnt the track from racing it for EICMA, or it's just sort of the TM was really slow compared to all the other bikes, and we didn't really notice it because obviously it was all TMs. So not sure about that. I don't think we had I don't think the bikes have changed since EICMA. I don't think. I could be completely wrong here. Maybe they have, I can't actually remember, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry to interrupt the video, but if you want to be coached with someone that podiumed at the first ever MX Works LAN event, then click the MXV coach link in the description and you can book a one-on-one session with me now. Back to the video. And I think I have also been working on my 1 lap speed as well, so I think that's definitely played a part in it. I've been focusing on just the basic things really, try not to counter lean too much. I noticed that was kind of a little bit of an issue now, Like if you canter lean too much, it could be bad. So I've been practicing not to canter lean too much. I've also been practicing to brake a little bit harder than normal. I tend to coast into the corners. So I've been really just focusing on trying to brake hard, coming to corners, you know, being on the throttle longer. So I think just practicing on my 1 lap speed, and also the bikes are a little bit quicker. I think that's definitely played a part in it, but just something enjoyable. And obviously servers are all down, so possibly I might do a testing stream, which isn't the most enjoyable thing, but you know, it's just a stream. I still get to, you know, speak to you guys in the chat. You guys still get to pop in, say hello. So maybe we'll do one on the weekend. You guys would have already seen it if I hadn't, then I'm sorry. But yeah, I haven't really spoke about it in a video, I don't think. No, I haven't spoken about it in a video. So NGS is sponsoring me now. They're just helping me out throughout the season now, so gonna have a few logos on my bike with it. Obviously I've got a logo that's on the controller overlay as well. Hopefully that looks alright. I did notice that it was a little bit stuttery when I was looking at it on my second monitor, but I think it's okay now, unless it is a bit stuttery. But you know, it's only an image slideshow, doesn't really matter if it's a little bit stuttery. But yeah, they're going to be helping me out now as well. I've tried to put as many sponsors as I can, like all my personal sponsors, all that on the controller overlay, so they're not just random logos, they're all personal sponsors, people that are helping me out, helping me out with things. The coaching as well, that's not really a sponsor, that's more of just a promotion thing. So the MXB coach logo is more of a promotion thing, just so people know that I'm doing coaching. Just a nice way to promote it without having to sit here and promote it, if you know what I mean. I do have a little like snippet recorded for like in between videos, in between clips of the video, like if you want to be coached by me or whatever. I always forget to put it in the video when I edit it. I think I have it in about 4 different videos and that's it, and then all the other ones I just haven't put it in. I always forget to do it. But maybe you guys would have already seen it by now or see it in a second. But yeah, if I remember to put it in, it'll probably be in here. If not, then I am a one-on-one coach. The website is all links in the description. Also my Discord is in the description as well. If you guys do want to join my Discord, if you want to know when I'm streaming, when I upload videos, if I need people for a video, maybe an upcoming video soon where I might need some people. Got an idea from Ols on the AJPFXR team. He wants me to do a kind of funny video idea, which you guys might see soon, possibly. I'll maybe have to download some stuff off of mods and do it, and get a few of you guys in it. But yeah, coming back to real life Supercross now, we'll talk about the real life Supercross. The racing was actually quite good. The track was very, very long and quick, which is, it made for good racing, but sort of once you sort of spread out, it didn't really change after that. I had my picks. If you guys don't do RM fancy picks, then you should. They're very, very fun. They don't mean anything. I'm just in a group with the Phils guys and the XQ guys, like Cass and all them lot for Phils, and then like Exhibit, Mix and all them lot in the XQ one. And we all just sort of, I'm doing it for fun. I'm not taking it seriously. I don't know if anyone else is taking it seriously, but I'm not. I think I'm on like 115 points, which is absolutely terrible. The mud has absolutely screwed me. I think I got like 10 points for San Francisco or something, which is dreadful. But I managed to get the top 3 right last night, but I didn't get them in order. So I put Jet, Kenny, Anderson, but it actually went Kenny, Anderson, Jet. Which I thought I would get more points for doing that, for getting them right, whether they were in the right order or not, but clearly not. I think I got like 25 points, which once again is absolutely terrible. But I'm just doing it for fun. I don't really care. Kenny's my favourite rider. I'm not going to sit here and, you know, hope he makes a mistake and loses the lead because I put it as a pick. You know, like, if he's leading it, I want him to win it. You know, he deserves it. He's been in the sport for a long, long time. And yeah, like I say, he's my favourite rider, so of course I want him to win when he's out front. I'm not going to be that person that's sitting there hoping they're making mistakes so my fantasy picks are right. Like, I'm not taking it that deep, you know, I'm not taking it that serious. But it's like, it'd be nice to get some more points, you know. I think my most points I've had out of all the rounds so far is 35, and there's people that are getting like 90 a round, which is absolutely crazy to me. There's people that are nearly on 300 points, and I've just made it into the 100s. So a little bit annoying, but you know, like I said, not taking it seriously, it doesn't really matter to me. But yeah, the racing was quite good. Nate Thrasher unfortunately crashed again in the heat race. I'm not actually sure what the issue was with him. He sort of limped away. I think it's like a stomach sort of issue. Obviously nothing's been released just yet. Maybe you guys will know already by now as Monday. But Sunday of recording this, there's not really been any news on it. I checked his Instagram to see if he'd put anything, but there hasn't been anything on there since, you know, like his last post on was like race day for Glendale getting ready. So it's like nothing heard from him yet, which is quite weird. So that makes me believe that it could be more of a serious issue, that he's not said anything in over 12 hours. So we'll see what's wrong with him. I think it's like a stomach thing, because he literally like chest planted into his bars. I don't think he would have like hurt his legs or anything. It didn't look like anything like was really hurting him. It just looked more of like an uncomfortable kind of limp off the track, being carried off. So I don't know. We'll see what will happen with him. But yeah, a lot of red flags as well. We had, I think it was 2 red flags. We had to rerun the LCQs, had to rerun the heat races. So a lot of carnage going on with the long track. But I mean, that's sort of the long tracks. There's always an issue, and obviously all the lanes are together. So if the Alpine medical crew needs to get someone off the track, they have to cross over like 2 river lanes to get there. So I understand it's being red flagged. But yeah, it sort of delayed it all a bit. Obviously, I've got to set up to about 4:30 or 5 in the morning to watch it, which I do anyway, because we're all just sitting in a call anyway. We all just sit in a VC and watch it, screen sharing. So, I mean, I don't mind setting till 5 in the morning, but obviously, if they need to delay it because someone's hurt themselves, then I'm not going to sit and complain that, you know, I'm having to set up later. I'm setting up till 4 in the morning regardless anyway. So if I have to set up an extra half an hour, 40 minutes, I don't really care. You know, it's a weekend afterwards anyway, so I wake up like midday anyway. So, but yeah, just wrapping that up now. Steezy has once again done a very good job on these tracks. He has lowered the scaling down a little bit. He's added some pre-made E-road as well, so he's sort of catering towards the aerial guys, which is kind of nice. And I said it in my last Steezy video that I did. Hey Steezy, if you see this, please go ahead, throw my logo on the track. I'm just gonna keep begging it in every single video. But yeah, maybe I should just message him one day, so just ask in the video every single time. But if you know Steezy, send him a message. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. Unfortunately, we didn't get to race Glendale, but it is what it is. Master servers are still down. They've been down for about 3 days, which is a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. We just have to wait, I'm afraid. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.